What is going on, guys? My name is Otto Von Clutch, and my co-host Tombstone Jesus. We are here for episode 6 of You Ought to Know, and we have very, 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 very special guests. We have the very first tag team ever to be on You Ought to Know. We have Ricky and Scotty, the Stoner Brothers.
Yeah, I'm Ricky, this is Scotty, and guess what? We bust cherries, and tonight we're busting the tag team cherry on You Ought to Know.
Yeah, the dog agrees.
You know,
Wide open, man.
So, bro, let's start this off with when did you guys first started watching wrestling? Like, when was that a thing for you guys?
all right, there was this one time when I was in my mom's belly, right?
Boom.
And Scotty fucking gave me one of these, big Glenn.
Fuck
And
yeah.
then we knew our dad was watching wrestling. So it was probably like, we were born in 82, so probably like 81.
Damn. So last week we had a guy on the show, Trey Matthews, that was saying, hey, I was watching it when I was a little baby Nitro, but guess what, Trey? The Stoner Brothers have you beat because they were watching that shit in the womb. That is awesome. I love that
We
story.
are roommates.
And then,
Woomies.
so like when you guys growing up in Northern California, was there a lot of like local wrestling in your guys' area, like a lot of independents and stuff like that you guys would go to and watch as children? As little Stoner Brothers? Nope.
The only thing we watched as kids, we went to a couple like WCW house shows back in the day. This was like Sting, Rick Rude era. But then I think when we turned, I don't know, maybe we were 16, we went to an APW show. But besides that, nothing really.
Damn, so did you guys ever meet Roland Alexander?
Yeah, when I was 17, about to turn 18, we met.
There's more to that,
Yeah. He convinced me to sign up to the boot camp, and I was supposed to start in like fucking 9 months or something. So I was making payments, and then decided I didn't want to go there because I met fucking big nugs, and then now I don't think I would have been the same. My path would have been a lot different if I would have went to APW. I'll tell you that.
Same here.
Yeah, I don't know if Scotty would have went because he probably would have quit because those, back in the day, they'd just fucking yell at you, right?
Like, not that we didn't get yelled.
Well, yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say, I mean, you guys, when you were training under Pogo the Clown, under Coach Joey Nugs, I mean, I heard some of your guys' stories from other podcasts that you guys have done about how you guys were just crying, man. Like, this guy would beat the shit out of you. Go home and suck your mom's nipple, you pussy. That's what I heard you guys say.
See, Yeah. I mean, yeah. That hardened us, and I feel like made us, the trainers we are today, because, we got a little sympathy for people, but at the same time, like, these guys need a little bit of old school sometimes, or, their skin isn't going to be thick enough.
And that's something that you guys I'm assuming, are seeing here in the current crop, not necessarily with your students, but just current wrestlers coming into the business. They're just not so thick-skinned.
Yeah. And I don't know. It seems like these days it's more like, oh, this guy could do a cool move, and he'll work for $20. Let's book him. And It's like, okay, where did he train? Who trained him? How long's he been working? Why does he deserve that spot?
And no one thinks that like that anymore, man. Like, everyone just books their friends or books like $20 guys or books their students and then most of their students aren't even ready to wrestle yet.
So. Yeah, there's a lot of students getting pushed out way too soon, and it's exposing them, and it sucks for them.
Exactly.
Right.
What year did you guys start training then?
2001.
Wow.
I started with Nugs, and then maybe that was like late 2001. So, like, I didn't have my first match till like 8 months in. And that was against Nugs, and it was just a fucking squash.
Right.
But I mean, everyone starts somewhere.
Exactly.
Those skins have
Absolutely.
gotten a little bit thinner in the last 20 years.
Oh yeah.
Times have changed.
And it takes a while to find your groove, man. Like I feel like, I don't know. I see it in our students too. It's like 5 years is a good block to find your groove. If you haven't, find some sort of groove within 5 years, then I don't know, maybe you should try a different venture or something. But
Or
like,
switch it up. I don't know.
what I mean, my groove is like, something that fucking works, a gimmick, and be, pretty smooth with your wrestling. Like everyone should have fucking good basics going in the fucking ring, and if you don't, then you should go back to fucking training for a while.
Right, no doubt. So, I mean, kind of talking about your earlier days, how was that transition when you guys were the Suburban Commandos going to the Stoner Brothers, and that transition of like, okay, we're going to give up this gimmick that our coach Ugly gave us and or was kind of passed to you guys, and now here you are as the Stoner Brothers or the Blunt Brothers at the time. How does that come about, really? I mean, I know because of Sam Dark Sheik, she, I think kind of gave you guys that suggestion, but like, how was that transition? Like, how was all the feedback from, getting bookings afterwards now that you're the Stoner Brothers? Because who wants to book the Stoner Brothers? I mean, these guys are on drugs.
Back then, nobody had Sam, and then
Yeah, so for a while we were doing Commandos and Stoner Brothers, because most places wouldn't book us as the Stoner Brothers because it's risque, But like,
as like the last I don't know 10 years with the fucking the weed and fucking just everything that's out there now, like everything's like it's more free, it's legal, and like you can't really fucking get on somebody for that shit.
So now you see everybody coming out of the woodwork smoking, like, So I tweeted the other day, everybody wants to smoke but doesn't want the smoke. You know what I mean by that?
I know exactly
Yeah, I
what
was smoking it before it was cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, so also, guys, like, in the beginning of your guys' wrestling journey, is it hard to find, like, your guys' identity because you guys are twins and you're in a tag team, like, to stand out among each other? Like, I mean, how do you, is it a battle between you two? Are you guys always battling almost each other within the ring of like, hey, I'm going to outdo you? And does that happen with you guys?
Not quite anymore. Nowadays, it's like he does his stuff and I do my stuff, and they're very different. He's more agile and limber than me, and so he does the fancy shit, and I'll like do the like snug looking stuff, or like I don't know, and then like yeah, it's sometimes I gotta tell him, no man, don't do that. What the fuck are you doing? But like for the most part, now we're a puzzle piece, 2-piece puzzle, and like it fits perfectly.
We have a promoter out of Texas. I've worked for him a few times, and he is saying here on Facebook, truth, most students are getting pushed out way too soon. Sadly, many places that offer training are guys who need to still be training themselves.
Indeed.
Dude, hard right there, Devin Storm. My goodness.
Yeah, you see there's a lot of schools opening, and then it's like, I don't want to be an asshole by saying this, but like, it's like fucking NWO B squad guys training people.
Yeah, so like a student leaves one spot that he was trained by this guy, and then 3 months in goes and starts his own school because he thinks he learned it all.
Right. I know.
It's tough, man.
It is tough. And like, I mean, I know just from personally training with Rikishi and Gangrel and Reno for, 8 years, even at that stage, I still feel like, oh my goodness, I don't even think I'm verified to even train people really. I mean, how did you guys find that verification within yourselves and the confidence within yourselves to be like, hey, we're fucking opening up our own school. We're opening up this dojo and we're going to kill it.
It really started as us just wanting to fucking training and, hone our craft more. I mean, we're fucking solid because we're, already like 12 years in when we started the school or something like that. But I don't know, we're just hungry to do more and get better. And we had, Sam and Nugs and a few other people fucking training with us. So, and then it just kind of like trickled into a school, really.
Yeah. And I don't know, like I said, we're that two-piece puzzle piece. So like when we train people, like it's always good to have more than just one eye on you or two eyes on you. You know what I mean? So like, especially with Anton here now, it's really good because now we have three people to look at shit, and like we all look at things way differently than each other. Like I'm really into the psychology stuff, and Dustin's into like the
I'm nitpicky. I watch people's feet a lot.
yeah.
I hate fucked up footing.
But
Two
then
left
you know
leg.
Anton's looking at something else. So like we have three different eyes on people, and like we all really give a shit about this business and want to like put out really good wrestlers. So like yeah, I'm not gonna send some guy that's 3 months in that can do a bump that to companies and have them be put out there already. Fuck that shit. That makes us look stupid.
Right. Absolutely. Guys, did you guys have had Shotzi and Mansoor, both the alumni of your guys' school, your dojo. What kind of star power did you guys see in both of them in the beginning?
I mean, right off the bat, they were both stars. Like, I don't know, man. They were both very, drama geeks maybe in high school. I don't personally know
I
that,
think
but
it's
maybe
just their
Manny was
it's
for
just their
sure.
just their personalities were like poppy and they liked everybody and like I don't know, they got it right off the bat.
And they didn't mind being the center of attention. That's like something you can't teach, like someone that just is loud, the loud one in the group, or the one that stands out the most in the group, and that's just personality wise, not even wrestling wise.
And that
Like yourself, Otto. You love standing out and yeah, you're fucking loud as shit and I love that.
oh, you gotta be, bro. You gotta be always turned on. But what was your guys' initial feelings when Mansoor got released? I mean, I could imagine as a trainer, just that would be a bummer. You don't want to see your student get released, but I think because of that, many great things are going to happen, and also he
Yeah,
gets to
man.
pass down knowledge that he's learned in the feds to you guys.
Yeah,
So
I was glad because I mean we talked to him, so like he was not getting used at all, and he's so fucking good at wrestling, like, and he's still really young to the business, where he can have a fucking another decade or two of good fucking solid work, where he can get work everywhere, and he's good, and I'm glad he's getting booked everywhere, because he deserves it. Now he just gets to show everybody what he could do.
absolutely. And on that note, we will do a shameless plug. He will be at the Stoner U Dojo this Sunday, February 11th, $40. It's a seminar with Mansoor. Any wrestlers that are in the area, that is something that you guys cannot pass up. I mean, that's definitely going to get some knowledge right there from these guys. Do you guys have any special twin powers, bro? Like,
I
honestly,
mean, we do finish each other's sentences a lot,
right?
and then also I don't know. I don't want to say we could read each other's minds, but we could just like give each other a look and like know what to do in a ring. I feel like we become that, I don't know, merged together when we're in there.
Right?
Do we have any other
That's got to
twin
be a
powers?
huge advantage.
Twin powers?
Twin powers, yeah.
Twin powers, bro? Come on.
Yeah, kind of like I don't know if he gets busted open. I don't feel it, but I feel it. It makes me want to beat someone's ass. You know?
Oh,
What I mean?
shit.
I think that's just a family thing. Like you see someone you love get fucking, hit with something, or
That too.
oh, I'm gonna get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys do much singles at all, or has it always just been tag for the last 20-something years?
I do nothing but singles at our dojo shows. Just because I don't know, I like doing singles every once in a while.
Yeah, and I like to talk, so I do commentary.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. So if one of the feds were like, hey, man, we could only take one stoner bro, which stoner bro's going?
Scotty
Yeah,
Foreman.
He's the workhorse, man.
Yeah.
no doubt about it. Guys, this is a wrestling podcast, but fuck that. What is the Mount Rushmore of stoners? We're not asking about wrestling. We're just talking about stoners in your mind. What is it?
Stoners. Let's see.
Willie
Willie
Willie's
Nelson.
on there for sure.
Willie for sure.
For sure, Willie.
Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong like merged together, so that only counts as one. They're like
Agreed.
half and a half picture, yeah.
I agree on that one too.
And then let's say you got another one?
Olympic gold medalist Michael Phelps.
You know, put Phelps in there?
Yeah, man, why not?
Yeah,
That
dude.
might
Hey,
be
that's a
controversial.
strong power play
Him
right
with a
there.
snowboard.
That might be controversial.
They proved it's right when they proved it's performance enhancing, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Who else could we put up there? Who's your favorite rapper, Scotty?
I mean, I guess we got to put the Snoop D-O double G up there.
We gotta put Snoop up there for sure.
Oh
And then,
shit, we got the human tornado in the house.
Yeah.
What's up?
Heyo. What's up,
Oh
man?
shit, we got El Chupacabra.
Oh, hey, kayfabe, cousin.
Okay.
Suburban Commandos. They still make those?
Bro, you guys are pretty fucking innovating and groundbreaking for coming up with matches that really are fucking, you never hear about them. You know, the Iron Lung Challenge, the Dabbers Cup, the Greenie Battle Royal, Drowning Match, Tables of Eddies. I know the list goes on and on. Is there any matches coming out this year or coming up in your head that are going to be released? Is there going to be a new style of match that none of us have ever fucking heard of?
This year, at least for Stoner U Dojo shows, we're doing kind of like how we used to back in the day with the territory leagues, with the teams.
Yes.
And so there are going to be 4-person teams, and all year long is basically a tournament for points. And the team with the most points at the end of the year gets to wrestle myself, Ricky, Anton, and Richard Shineri, the Blood Bond 64, in an invisible elimination chamber match.
Wow, there you guys go, man. For the first time ever,
chamber.
there's going to be the Elimination Chamber at the Stoner U Dojo or fucking an arena somewhere in Oakland. Gotta love it. My gosh.
This will actually be the third invisible elimination chamber.
It's a lot of steel, guys. It's a lot of steel. I don't know how you fit it through the building. My gosh. Can
couple
we
people
ever
have
expect
come out
a
bloody
Stoner
from
U
that.
show?
Can we ever see a Stoner U shows traveling on the road? What do you think?
I mean,
I took his gimmick and read it for him.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe. You never know.
I like the idea, but you know what? I feel like I want to keep Stoner U in Oakland. So if we were to do anything outside of the dojo, I'd want it to be in Oakland still.
Absolutely. I love that. Your guys' feelings on the A's coming to Vegas. I don't want to rub it in, but what do you guys feel about that? Do you guys want to have a ride or what?
Maybe it's best for the A's. Maybe they'll actually give a shit about their team once they have a good spot to be. I don't know.
Oh,
knows?
damn.
A Jose Canseco bat? Tell me, you didn't pay money for that.
Right. So before I ask you guys about your current thought on the state of wrestling, last week I just seen a highlight basically of a team called, I believe, the Outlanders or the Highlanders, one of the two. It was a handicap match against Hook. And these guys basically, jobbed out to Hook, and they're both fucking buffed looking dudes and shit. Like, what's up with that, bro? What's up with that? I just don't get it, man. I don't know. Like, you got to speak up, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
I didn't see it. I didn't even hear about it until you just said it, but that's like a great way to bury a tag team.
That's kind of what AEW does, man. You want to work for AEW? Tight, you're going to get a match, but you're going to get squashed. Sorry. Like
That was a handicap match, am I right?
Yeah,
It was a handicap match.
Yeah, squash there.
Okay, is Hook really related to Taz?
I feel like Hook is as related to Taz as I am to Tombstone Jesus. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like, it just doesn't look like their father. But hey, I guess that's his dad, man. And you know what? I'm not going to say nothing bad about that. All right. So before we go, guys, I know we have some places that you guys are going to be coming up. We do have, we want to push this real quick. Ooh, got to take that off the banner real quick. We have, you guys have Thursday, February 29th at 5 o'clock. This is an open tryout, guys. If you think you have what it takes to be a pro wrestler and you want to learn by the Stoner Brothers, you should definitely check out the
Jump on that.
Absolutely, man. If your dream is to be that, what do you guys? I know you joke around saying you got to be able to roll joints and shit like that to be at the Stoner U school, but what do you really look for in a student coming into your school?
You know, my most important thing is heart is first, but then second, if you don't have knowledge of any of pro wrestling at all, it's gonna be so hard to fucking teach you how to wrestle. Like,
Right.
if someone comes in with like years and years and years of watching wrestling, then that's so much easier. But if someone comes in like I've never seen this before, I think I'm gonna try it out one day. It's
Right.
like, it's
Yeah,
gonna take
maybe
a
you
really
should.
long time for you to get it.
Yeah, and then like just dedication, man. You can't be a once a weeker, man. You have to make it your thing, man. You have to put it above other shit, because like otherwise you're not gonna go anywhere. You're gonna be in the same town every week, and like you need to broaden your horizons. I tell our students like go train other places too, because different knowledge is different knowledge, and all knowledge is good knowledge. So
Yeah, that open door policy that you guys have like that is really a blessing for the students that they probably don't even realize. Boom, you guys are going to be this Friday in Mesa, Arizona. And I love it. You got Ricky Tenacious and Sky High versus the Boom Gang. And you know what? It's going to be a Top Gun, the musical, the match.
That's right. You know, we're all Mavericks. They're all gooses. So you know how that ends.
Oh, it ends very well. And then, boom, you guys will be in Oakland on Saturday, guys. Check it out. Boom. It will be live. It's actually not Fight TV. It is now Thriller TV. But guess what? We're not tripping. And then, you know, man, I just want to thank you guys so much for coming on and giving us some of your time. And hopefully I will see you guys in Reno. If you guys will be at the shows in Reno, I'll see you there.
We will be there soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a quick question for you. Indica or sativa?
put them together, roll them in a ball, put it in a joint. I'll smoke it.
Fucking hybrid. I love it.
Hybrid, man.
Yeah. We
That's
really don't give a shit. It's more like, what is that? Is that weed? I'll smoke it.
Right.
There is no favorite strain. It's just strain not to be able to smoke it all the time.
They don't make cat piss anymore. That was my favorite, but I don't see it that much anymore.
Yeah, the Durban Poison or the freaking, you know, Alaskan Thunderfuck. Or, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
All right, guys. Well, hey, this has been episode 6 of You Ought to Know with the Stoner Brothers, Tombstone Jesus and OTTO KNOW. Thank you guys so much. And me and Tombstone will be doing a special Saturday, 9:30 in the morning edition, drinking coffee and talking wrestling. Thank you guys.